Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is Every Day's a New Adventure. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information. At the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Every Day's a New Adventure. Every Day's a New Adventure is a song written for and reflecting the teachings of Abraham Hicks. It's especially pertinent to me as my mother was recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Meet strange new people in strange new places every day in the comfort of your own home is the joke about Alzheimer's. See, dealing with someone who has it is a great exercise for dancing in the moment. It reminds me of the same alertness required when parenting young children. Children are infinite beings in little bodies that can't fully take care of themselves. You need to be tuned into their awareness level and able to shift when their cognitive functions increase. In the case of Alzheimer's, it's shifting when their cognitive functions wane. With little kids, you want them to feel empowered so that you let them do things within the range of their capabilities. They feel invalidated if you treat them as younger or older. With Alzheimer's, it's being attuned with how much that person can do in the moment and giving them the illusion of independence when it's outside their capability. My mother hasn't been barred from driving, but it's not recommended. She hasn't driven since March, and she talks about getting her car tuned up. It's gone 120 miles since the last oil change 6 months ago. Since she's not up to arranging driving herself to the service station and getting a taxi back, it's a safe bet she won't do it. But she can talk about it. And she's constantly surprised by people coming to the door that I call and remind her that they're coming 15 minutes before they arrive. She's surprised she's 3 years younger than she thought she was. She turned 85 yesterday, but she's convinced she's 88. Every day is a new adventure. And for me, it's a new adventure too. I'm going back to DC in July for anywhere from 3 to 6 months to 2 years. I have no idea. It's like discovering you're pregnant, having to give up your skydiving business. It's not a bad thing, it's just a different direction. Viewing it as an adventure takes it away from the tragedy or the ordeal and puts it into the realm of creating your reality. As consciousness, I create my reality. I created this curveball coming at me. As spirit, my mother created her reality. She created Alzheimer's. And yet she's not depressed because she doesn't remember the diagnosis. I think that's pretty sweet. She's creating me to show up for her and other family members to show up as well. After years of being needless and wantless in the guise of independence, it's pretty nice to discover people care about you. Whenever something shocking happens to you, whether it's a parent getting diagnosed with a degenerative fatal disease, or a spouse announcing they're leaving, or your company laying you off, it's a sudden redirect on your path. It is never the end of the world, just the end of the world as you previously knew it. It's almost always a doorway to expansion. Such things always lead to greater emotional depth and spiritual expansion. And no matter how much you might say you had no idea this was coming, when you look back, there were often clues you probably overlooked. The universe, or you as consciousness, usually gives you hints about the detour coming up. This week, if you choose to, reframe what is ever happening in your life as a new adventure. View it as a new beginning. Be open to all possibilities. Keep your eyes out for unseen support. It often shows up in unexpected ways, and watch how your life transforms. And leave me a comment below when you do, because I love to read your comments. And I'll just have to say, I've been talking about this a lot in my previous videos, and I will be saying it again because I'm going to be reading the ones from this period of time. And they all these suggestions really apply now, and they're brilliant suggestions for whether your mother gets Alzheimer's or whether you got thrown a curveball in life, how to navigate highly stressful situations from greater consciousness. And when you navigate as greater consciousness, life just gets easier even as it gets harder. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on social media. And also click the like button and subscribe, and that way you're telling YouTube to share this far and wide and get this out to people who really need to see this information. If you want a free sample of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded viewpoint of your life and what's going on in the world today. And if you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you learn how to embody higher frequencies to completely transform your world. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can sign up for my individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today. And then I can answer any questions you might have. And it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you specially chosen consciousness techniques that I've developed so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.